game time in Los Angeles. From the Staples Center, all the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is... sideline reporter. And right now for the Kings, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. And of course, Jonathan Isaac. And we'll get to see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Lakers team in this one.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Pass to Howard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. To the paint. Here's Howard. Robinson with the block. Siakam with it. Isaac picks him up. Siakam misses.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Pass to Van Vliet. Right side Robinson. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet.
Very active player. It's fantastic watching Ball work hard to disrupt this man's concentration.
Inside. Here's Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Well, free throwing was never the strength of Howard's game.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Sacramento again missing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And the basket by Isaac.
You know what? I wish I would. He'd have been a great teammate. Hitting me off the pick and roll. Oh, somebody would have.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Sacramento off to a slow start. They trail by 3. Here's Ball. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Ball no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Van Vliet. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Violation call.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here's James. Here he goes. Can't hit that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Ball from long range. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. From the arc. And Lonzo Ball with the three.
This is the mindset Ball has. You're not going to guard him closely. He'll torch you off the pass.
Here's VanVleet. And the rejection by Noel. Here's LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, not hard to see why they're giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Look who's coming under
So
the
it's both teams making substitutions
Here
here.
they are. Your Laker girls. Laker
Murray
girls.
outside. It's Curry outside.
Seth Curry.
Sinks the triple.
Seth Curry is one of the most accurate three-point shooters ever. Can I say that again? Ever. His brother ain't that.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Noel
2
missing.
minutes.
And it's Murray penetrating. Outside for Curry. From deep. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. To the middle. Vanderbilt. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Out to the wing. O'Neal high post. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray, no good. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Pass to Curry. Back to Murray. Jordan the screen. Murray with it. Now guarded by Noel. Fast break. The Lakers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively. And Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and then he's athletic. We'll give you some highlights, too. Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Caruso. He shoots again with 4 seconds on the clock. That one falls.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane, but then that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
In a double. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
That's his
An absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his first points of the night.
What a finish by Ball. Great length for a guard, 6'7". Mix it up.
Got that one up quick.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Kings ball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball from long range. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And now Sacramento on the break. Siakam misses. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Well, he's already developed as a shooter. And he's going to get more consistent as he gets stronger.
T-shirt time.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Kings, trailing by 13. Anunoby in the corner.
And when Kuzma is motivated on defense, it helps big time. He needs to be more consistent on this end.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Back to James. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Oh, he delivers that.
I cannot believe that.
And you can just see how that motor never subsides. Isaac always looking to put on a show there with his dunking ability.
Outside for Murray. Jacks up a 3. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Coming under the floor for your Lakers, Will Barton.
Here's James. Into the lane. This one for 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
You see defenders thinking about stepping in front of LeBron, but you also have to have the will to sacrifice your body.
Murray left side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. They get it back. Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league. And forget about finesse. This is all about the power.
Get loud. Here they are.
The Kings trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Murray
half.
looking around.
2 minutes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Robert Covington picks one up.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be. And you talk to Murray, he said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, just great ball movement.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Lakers leading by 21. Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jared Vanderbilt.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Murray outside. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Jordan. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
They're just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Hating, I can feel the vibes. I feel like wanna feel like feeling traumatized. Drama time, call it trial. On Valentine, itchy in my palm, it's probably coming time. I'm alive. But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet. She know I'm off of. Boy, elite. She my pride, but peace. I'm a minister, police. I don't wanna hear your preach. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. Now I'm off of. See, now I'm off of.